All right, family, we out here again staying connected with the beautiful Mona D. The last time y'all seen Mona, she wasn't feeling too good. Had her scarf on. It's a whole different ball game, ain't it? Whole different ball game. Mona, tell everybody who you are.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mona D. I last met you guys or introduced you guys as I was saying I was kind of under the weather, so it's nice to see you all again. I'm feeling much, much better today. I was invited to the gym, so thank you so much because wealth is health and health is wealth. So, yeah, feeling much better.
So how you been?
I've been good. You know.
You look good. Do me a favor. Can you tell everybody how long you've been clean?
I have been clean, and you know, it's an easy market. You know, the longer you stay away from, you know, the lifestyle and activity, sometimes you can forget, but I can't never forget because my daughter, I was pregnant with my daughter, and she's 16, she'll be 17. So I have 17 years coming up.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Staying connected. I love it. Look at that. See, I want some of these sisters out here and somebody out there to see your story and see you and hopefully just go home.
Well, you know, I think really, truly, you know, I've often asked God, you know, why this had to happen and if I could change anything, would I? And at this stage in my life, I would say no, because I truly believe what we go through is not designed just for us, but it's also designed for other people as well, to give people hope, let them know, you know, I'm not special, unique, or any way. What I can do, anybody else can do. So
That's right.
You know, I thank you for allowing me to share my process and my journey.
Are you, so what was your choice of drug?
Woo! What was my choice of drug? Well, it started off, well, in the end, it was whatever, but primarily cocaine and crack.
Okay.
I can remember I first tried cocaine at 17 in high school. It started out, you know, recreational, fun thing to do. However, you know, when life progressed and life situations showed up, I found myself using, you know, the harder drugs to kind of cope and manage and mask and medicate feelings the person's just dealing with. Let me say, I didn't even know how to. So this process and this journey has taught me how to deal with life without the use of drugs. And yeah.
How's that process though?
It's a process, you know. Not every day is a good day, you know. Not every day I feel good. Not every day family is, you know, doing what they're supposed to do. There's some days my feelings are hurt. There's some days I get rejected. There's some days I lose jobs and all of that. But what this process has taught me that hey, I ain't got to get high behind it because feelings, they pass.
That's right. That's right. You know what? I say, and I'm gonna say this for the both of us. We may not be where we want to be, but we definitely not where we was.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
What kind of responses do you get from a lot of your close old peers or friends and family? Because I battle with the tug of war, and I still battle with it to this day. When I run into people, how do you feel about that? What that look like with you?
I think for a lot of years people weren't banking on me, you know, continuing my journey of staying clean and getting my life back together and rebuilding myself. But after the years, they've seen it was for real. But however, there's still some times where I kind of feel the hate, for lack of better words.
You think the hate's because you got better, or the fact that somebody may know what you did?
Because I got better.
Because you got better.
And I haven't remembered. Because there was a lot of years where I would try to stop, go back, try to stop, go back, try to stop, go back. That went on for many years. And so, you know, now when I'm, you know, achieving things or having big milestones in my life, you know, certain people that I would expect to show up for me, not so much. Or if they do, it would be so half-heartedly. So, and that's kind of hurtful. But
so, who would you say your most muscle was? I mean, you know, I know family, friends, kids. My daughters were mine. looking in that mirror and realizing that friends and family are expendable, but my children are always going to come back to me. And the way I wear my hat, they're going to point it out and they're allowed to.
Yeah.
That helped.
Oh yeah, you know, I have 3 children. My oldest is 27, and he's my only child that really went through the active addiction with me. He's the one that I sold PlayStation, had to live with my mom, lost custody to my mother, the one that would cry and beg me not to leave. He's the one that experienced a lot of that with me. My 2 younger daughters, they have never experienced. They just know what they've heard.
They just know what they heard. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you now, and a mutual friend of ours, we were talking about our grown children and how, you know, taking them through that really presented trauma in their life. And to this day, I can see how me taking him through that, he still has some unresolved trauma. Because he'll still, to this day, even though I have proven myself to be the mother
Yes, you have.
that he needs in his life, got the boy college, you know, just everything I can just say that none of those past experiences, though I regret he had to go through that with me. And if he would choose to get the help he needed, it would probably make him a better man as
Yeah.
well, because I'm sure some of his peers had parents just like me.
Yeah.
But he still has some unresolved trauma. We'll have a good relationship for a stint, and then he'll get triggered for whatever reason. And I have to check him, you know. I don't own nothing, you know, and yeah, that's the piece. He was the one, you know, going back to your question that I was like, nah, this is not who I want to be. This is not the parent that I want to
Right.
be. And thank God I was able to, you know, get back in order.
Clean that example up.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what you did. You cleaned that example up.
Yeah.
You know, I know you got to get back to your workout mode. I'm just glad to run into you, but I do want to ask you touch base on one thing, because the next time we talk, we're gonna talk. Me and you're gonna take a nice little time. We're gonna talk about triggers. We're gonna talk about triggers because
Yeah.
people ignore that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
To
saying?
this
Even the
day.
ones who get clean, they still run across their triggers. I know what mine was, and I face them every single day. But I do want to touch base on one thing before we go. You mentioned to me one time, the last time probably a couple times before then, we talked on the phone, and you said something that still stuck with me. You said, I thank God that we got out when we did, because it's so watered down now, we probably wouldn't have made it.
Oh, just even the kind of drugs that are out there using,
Yeah.
like, it's nothing. And, you know, the way we went hard, I know when I got started, I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
And the way I know I used to use, yeah.
I started, it was in high school. Everybody was doing primos, and that was like the thing to do. We just didn't know the backlash of it.
But I mean, I used a lot, you know?
Yeah.
I used a lot.
But Mona, you got past it. You look great. Let the world see how beautiful she is. Okay? This is what turning your life around does. For all you young ladies that's still pretty, that still got it, that look at your hands and your feet and all that good stuff and your choices out there, we all got the same thing in common every day. We all got a chance and a choice.
Absolutely.
Mona made her choice. So
Absolutely.
you got your chance, and we're gonna catch up with you in the next video. Here we are again, staying connected. Mona, anything you want to leave the people with?
I guess I would just say, don't ever quit. You know, we have setbacks. Don't ever quit. You know, that's what I would say.
And Mona in the gym, she said next time we see her, she's gonna be all the way fit.
Yes, sir.
All right, we staying connected. We out. Y'all know what it is.